Come on, Myrtle. Let's go. Good morning, everybody from Brookings, Oregon. It's yet another foggy day. It's been foggy for a few days now, and as I'm riding, the fog comes in, fog goes out, the sun comes out. Got to take my gloves on and off. It's been really interesting, and a lot of the scenery has been obscured. This area is absolutely gorgeous, and I can just faintly see the ocean and the rocks and all the it's just really beautiful, but it's just kind of eerie as I'm riding. And yesterday was a very interesting day. I noticed that I had a little twinge in my right knee, and I think anytime you have a twinge in any knees, you need to stop and try to figure out, like, why now? And I know that if you have any kind of knee pain, it's probably has to do with the boom length, and that an adjustment needs to be made to the boom. And I remember when I first picked up my trike after the motor was installed, I thought the boom was just a skosh longer than it normally is. They got it pretty close, but I didn't do anything about it. And so yesterday I started feeling pain in my knee. And there's, I was thinking about, like, other reasons besides the boom being longer. And there are a couple of interesting new things with the electric assist. And I just kind of wanted to show you guys real quick. So here's Myrtle. She's all loaded up. Today's our last ride in Oregon. We're going to be heading to California today. But here's the motor. This is the Shimano Steps E8000. And you can see it's pretty wide on the front. And I suspect that the pedals are further apart than they would be without the motor. And then the other thing is that the crank arms are just a little bit longer than what I've been riding with for years. I've been riding with 155s, and these are 160s, and so that means that my knees are bending a little bit more with each pedal stroke. They're a little bit higher with each pedal stroke, but I also feel like if either one of these issues, the crank arms being longer or the pedals being further apart, were an issue, I think I would have felt that right away. And so I kind of eliminated that because I've been riding for, gosh, it's pretty close to 2 weeks. I think I started 2 weeks. It'll be Sunday that I started 2 weeks. So I think I have 10 days of riding using the Shimano Steps. And so I think there's something very interesting about the electric assist that's new for me, and pretty interesting and kind of exciting even. With the electric assist, I am able to move my legs faster. My cadence is higher and my heart rate is higher. And I think I'm actually burning more calories. In fact, I think I'm actually losing weight from my backside, which is putting me further in the seat, and my feet a little bit further from the pedals. And so this means that I need to move the boom in. Now, what's interesting about this is I'm not sure I've ever lost weight from exercise. I only have lost weight from what I eat. And but I am noticing that I've been putting in a lot more miles. My focus at the moment is to get south. It's been very cold, and I've got a window of dry weather, and so I'm really trying to take advantage of that, because it's, it's one thing to ride in the cold and the dry, and a totally other thing to ride in the cold and the wet. And so I'm really trying to get south where it'll be a little bit warmer. I know that weather is going to turn at some point, and I'm going to hit some rain, and I'd like it to be just a little bit warmer. So I'm putting in a lot more miles than I normally do. I've been riding between 50 and 60 miles a day, and probably 2,500 to 3,500 feet of climbing every day, which is a lot. And so it's really possible that I'm just burning more calories than I normally do. And so this is pretty interesting. So I moved the boom in maybe 1/4 of an inch, and we'll see how that goes today. But I could already feel a relief. I moved it in like in the middle of my ride yesterday, and I could actually feel some relief from the twinging that I felt in my knee. So I think that will hopefully continue. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. And then the other thing that I noticed was the balance has been off, and I'm not sure why I felt that so strongly yesterday. But you know, I've got these bags. I mean, I've got so much stuff. I have everything for camping, everything for cooking, and when I had the motor installed, I was under the impression that you could only have one battery mounted, that it would affect the folding mechanism. And there was another reason I can't recall at the moment. And so we just had one battery mounted, and it's here on the right. It's under here. I don't know if you can see that, but there's the battery. And I have a second battery, which I've kept in my rear rack bag. So it's just here in this bag here on top. And the batteries are like 7 pounds. And so I think that with the battery and my side seat mount bag all being on the right side, and then the second battery being on top, that it's affecting the balance on the left side. And so today what I have done is I've taken the battery. These batteries are about 7 pounds, just under 7 pounds, 6.8 to be exact. And so I've removed it from the top, the rear rack bag, and I've moved it into this bag here. And I've put it as far in the front as I can to help with that balance. Where I'm really feeling it is when I'm going downhill and there's a camber. You know, there's always a camber to the road so that the rain will wash off the road. But I'm really feeling it when that camber is a little bit steeper. I just feel like I'm going to fall over to the right, and I've had to put the brakes on as I'm riding. And so usually I can just let the trike go, just rip on down the hill, but I've been feeling pretty nervous about it. So we'll see if moving that battery from the top rack bag to the left pannier will help with the balance. And I actually think when I get to the Bay Area, I'm going to stop in at Zach Kaplan's shop. I'll get a hold of him and see if he can't get a mount for the left side of the trike. Apparently for the trikes, the Scorpions with the 20-inch wheels all the way around like I have, it's perfectly okay to have a left mount for the batteries, for that second battery. And so I'm going to see if I can't get that installed, and that should really help a lot with the balance. So that's kind of a big update. I know I'm really behind on my videos, and I feel like I should do an assessment, like a 10-day assessment of the electric assist, and let you guys know what I think of it and how it's working out. So look forward to that, and probably in a couple more days I will be able to go slower, and I'll have more time to do my videos, my travel type videos. I've got so much video to go through, but look forward to that. They're coming. Be patient, and let me know what you think. Leave a comment in the comment section below, and as always, thank you for watching.